Here in the United States, we are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country. America was founded on liberty and independence, and not government coercion, domination, and control. We are born free, and we will stay free.
We live in a republic. In simpler times, Plato described that as three major classes existing in an ideal state corresponding to the three parts of the soul, an equal balance of power. The philosophers governed the city, the soldiers defended it, and the producers grew food and created culture. Today, a republic is more commonly known as a state in which supreme power is held by the people. That power of the people is overseen by their elected representatives, and likewise, that power of the people is protected by an elected president. Again, three ideal classes, equally balancing the power of the people. But what happens when one of those ideal classes, the philosophers or the representatives, want all of that power for themselves? They will do anything to control it, and examples like the following ensue. Vanessa Tyson, a Scripps College professor in California, released a sordid account of an alleged 2004 sexual assault she endured from current Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax. Fairfax would assume the governor's seat if current Virginia Governor Ralph Northam steps down after dozens of Democrats have called for Northam's resignation due to his fumbling of his blackface debacle, which was really just a distraction from his comments supporting post-birth abortion. Lieutenant Governor Fairfax allegedly forced Ms. Tyson to perform a sex act on him. And it didn't happen back in high school. It happened in 2004. So where are these Democrats now?
We believe Dr. Blasey Ford! We believe women! We believe women!
Dr. Ford, with what degree of certainty do you believe Brett Kavanaugh assaulted you?
100%.
Guess who's perpetuating all of these kinds of actions? It's the men in this country. And I just want to say to the men in this country, just shut up and step up. Do the right thing.
I have found your testimony powerful and credible, and I believe you.
So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your courage, and I want to tell you I believe you.
Well, the question is, do we value women? And that's the fundamental question. Do we believe women? Do we give them an ability to tell their story, to be heard, to have some measure of accountability? And, you know, sometimes it's very hard, and you have to do what's right even when it's hard, especially when it's hard.
The sound of crickets is deafening when a Democrat is accused of sexual assault, and the Democrats' hypocrisy never ends. As Jamie White reported, Virginia's Attorney General admitted to wearing blackface at a 1980 college party when he was 19 years old, marking the third high-ranking Democrat of the state to come under fire in a week. The irony is the fourth person in line, if the dominoes fall in Virginia, is a Republican. Meanwhile, the party of hate regurgitates its own insanity.
We must reject the politics of revenge, resistance, and retribution, and embrace the boundless potential of cooperation, compromise, and the common good.
I saw this as a psychotically incoherent speech with cookies and dog poop. He tries to put together in the same speech these warm, kind things about humanitarianism and caring about children. At the same time, he is demonizing people who are immigrants in a way that was appalling.
Demonizing child trafficking.
Hold on a second. There were people in that gallery who were children who had been torn away from their mothers at the border. He did not mention them. There were soldiers who were transgender who have been thrown out of the military. He didn't mention them. There are people there are veterans. He's talking about veterans. There are veterans who he has thrown out of this country who are dreamers. He did not mention them. And he didn't say one positive thing. If you want to talk about the people he could have mentioned,
so he's not mentioning. Is a bad speech?
And then what he did?
He's supposed to mention everybody. You want him to mention?
No.
Seriously, the Democratic Party may require a psychiatric evaluation in the very near future. Decisions about America's future shouldn't be in the hands of sociopaths that have created a lopsided, politicized system of justice that is a very real threat to the future of our republic. John Bound reporting. Please remember, we are listeners supported. We don't get billions of dollars from the government or Silicon Valley or George Soros NGOs. We are supported by, thankfully, you. So please go to InfoWarsStore.com and check out the highest quality nutraceuticals and supplements at InfoWarsStore.com.
Wars are like 12-round heavyweight boxing championship fights. It's about who wants it, who's prepared to go the longest, and who's ready to do the damage. We took on Hillary Clinton. We stopped her. We got a nationalist in. Nationalists are getting elected all over the world right now. We are winning. But those of us who are at the very front line, at the tip of the spear, are under unprecedented attack. So I come to you each day and try to explain to you that this is a war of attrition. This is about who wants it most. And you know the persecution, the censorship, the sponsors, they've taken everything. I am in your hands, you are in my hands. I need financial support, and I got products you and your family need. It's that simple. Thousands of great products, whatever's award-winning, whatever's best-selling, what folks love, what I love, we bring it to you at InfoWarsStore.com. So please, go to InfoWarsStore.com today, look at all the great products, because we're in your hands, I'm in your hands, and your support is beyond critical. Thank you.